question. You rap?
No, I'm white.
Ricky Bobby, shake and bake, sleeping on it, should've stayed awake, huh? Everybody make mistakes like VJs, tryna say my name is Minio. Say it with me, Minio. Okay, great.
What's up, YouTube? We're back at it again. This is your girl Jill, and you are live on The Matrix. I'm here today. I'm going to be interviewing a DJ. Yes, that's right, a disc jockey. He goes by the name of DJ Trev, and I'm excited to interview him because this is something that I never even thought I would do. And so when the opportunity presented itself, I was more than happy to jump on it. So without further ado, let's get to it. And I'm going to bring on right now DJ Trev. Hey, how you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
This interview is also different because the other people that I've interviewed before, I actually knew them, and this is my first time meeting you. So it's a pleasure to have you on The Matrix. Welcome, welcome.
Thank
So
you.
we're going to start off with a few questions. You all right with that?
Yes, ma'am.
So, and then after I ask you a few questions, and we check out how you get down on the turntable is what we'll say. After we do that, then we're going to do what I do. We're going to play a game. You okay with that?
That's fine with me.
So, what is your government name and where are you from?
Government name, Trevor Baker, born and raised, Tracy, California.
Really?
Born and raised here 20 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have any siblings?
Family, got a little sister. She's 16, junior at Millennium High School.
I don't think she'd appreciate you calling her a little sister.
Nah, I know. Yeah, she probably won't, but she's always gonna be my little sister and everything.
I get it. I
Yeah.
understand totally. Okay, so how and when did you get started DJing?
Started DJing around 12, 13 years old. Got the inspiration from my uncle. Fortunately, recently passed away back in May of last year. But he gave me like all the resources and everything like that to become a DJ, and now I feel like I'm one of the most known DJs in this area now.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear about your uncle,
I
but what
appreciate
a
that.
legacy for
Yeah,
you to carry
definitely.
out what he's taught you.
Definitely.
That's pretty cool. I like
Yeah.
it. I like it. So what kind of music do you like to play?
I mean, personally, me, like, I'm more of like to listen to than to play.
Okay.
Pretty much with me listening, I listen to all types of music.
Okay.
When I'm performing or entertaining people, it's, preference of what they give me. I always ask the clients for like a song choice or
Right.
something like that, whether it's like a wedding, bar mitzvah, quince, or even clubs
Okay.
or bars or anything like that. It's more of a preference of, who wants it and who wants to, like, who is coming in
Okay.
and their song preference.
So is there any particular venue that you prefer to play for?
I mean, I've done the bars and clubs, but mainly what I've really gotten into is the middle school and high schools in these areas, and some of the colleges. I've DJed for Las Positas and Chabot College.
Okay.
But mainly schools, like I get more of a crowd drawn to it and everything than to certain, clubs and bars.
All right.
So, yeah.
Your uncle is the one that got you into DJing, but are there any DJs out there that really inspire you?
There's a lot of DJs in Northern California. My uncle is one of the biggest inspirers that has helped me DJ and has helped me, become where I am today. There's a couple DJs out there. Let's see, DJ Topic out of Modesto.
Okay.
I always looked up to DJ Espinoza out of Oakland, Miles Medina out of Oakland. Some of the, they're pretty much the biggest names in Oakland,
Okay.
right now. DJ Kenzo out of Stockton, DJ Chompies out of Modesto as well. So I mean, there's many DJs I taught to and everything like that around, whether it's Tracy, Manteca, Modesto, Stockton, SF, Oakland.
Okay.
So mainly with me, it's like I'm not really worried about like the fame or money right now. I'm worried about the connections since I'm so young
Right.
and everything. So I've always reach out to other DJs in these areas to collab or pick at their brains and like figure out how I can be better than not only myself but as a DJ as well.
Okay. All right. So if you couldn't DJ, what else would you choose to do?
It would probably be like a basketball coach or trainer.
Wow.
In high school, I opened up one of my first companies, 209 Training. It was a basketball / personal workout company, and I loved it and everything, but just wasn't really what I wanted to do as much as DJing and everything.
Right.
So if for some reason DJing doesn't go the way I want it to go, then of course I can get back into basketball and personal workouts and everything.
Well, I highly doubt that DJ won't
Yeah,
go.
I highly doubt it too.
Okay, so how do you feel about today's music versus the music about 5-10 years ago?
I mean, since I am 20, I mean, I don't remember listening to that much, music when I was a kid. But as a DJ, I have to go back in the day to listen to music. Nowadays is 10 times more different, and like it's not the world's best music. And I recently just finished watching Unsolved on Netflix. Shout out to Netflix, I guess. Get a sponsor or something.
Okay. I love Netflix. I really, really do.
And I just finished Unsolved, which it talks about Tupac and Biggie's murder. And after watching that, it made me like, because I just listen to Tupac and Biggie here and there. But after watching that episode, it's like wow, like those people actually, set like the footmarks and, the blueprints for all these up and coming rappers. And personally, me, I don't think the rappers nowadays look back at some of the, the OG music, so to say, because they just, today's music is not the world's best.
It all sounds the same.
It all does sound the same.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, no, I totally, as a DJ, I listen to probably 1,000 songs a day. I mean, whether it's, the whole song or just a little bit of the song, I probably listen to 1,000 songs a day. And it's, 20, 30 years music and today's music. And I can agree with you 110% that today's music kind of does sound the same.
What do you do as a DJ to hype up a dead crowd?
Man, I mean, I've never been to an event where I had to deal with a dead crowd. But I mean, personally, if like, kind of play like some, mellow, upbeat, so to say, music. I mean, what we do for weddings is we play that pretty much where... like towards cocktail or dinner music. We don't play like crazy upbeat music for people to start getting up and dancing since it's cocktail hour or dinner time and everything. So we like to like set the mood straight first. Like, all right, like this is what we're about. We have, somewhat up-tempo music, but don't worry, for dancing, it's going to be a show. So, right. I mean, not slow, not fast, but a nice mid-tempo of music, and then just build it on up from there.
Okay, all right. That's the kind of party I like to go to.
No, yeah.
Because there's one thing, you sitting there eating dinner and they playing Back That Thing Up.
Yeah. You can't just start out with that. You got to build the crowd up to it.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So how do you feel about songs with vulgar language?
Personally, me, I listen to clean and explicit as a DJ just so I know when to like, fade it out or bleep it out or something like that, whether I'm mixing with, some producers I work with. But there's just certain songs that's like, it's too much. It's just too much.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, if every song is, bleep this and then, a few 4 or 5 words go through and then bleep this, I can't even play the clean version at schools.
Right.
Because then admin's going to get on me and then say like, well, the kids are singing it. I'm playing it clean. But you got to be safe with the kids because every kid knows the song like "Blow the Whistle" by Too Short. When that that part comes on, everyone's gonna say that word. Right. So you got to be careful with all the locations and venues that I'm playing at with that vulgar music. Okay. So, I mean, I'm not a big fan of it.
What is a big goal you have for your life, and where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I mean, God has a plan for everybody. Honestly, that's what I look at. Amen. And I still plan on doing the same stuff I'm doing right now, just on a higher platform, a higher level than I'm at right now.
Okay.
So yeah, good.
All right. So you obviously believe in God.
Yes.
Okay. So do you find that this line of work keeps you in prayer and keeps you in commune with God?
Truly, yes. I recently, not too long ago, hired 2 security guards. God forbid something happens. I've been to events where, unfortunately, it's, guns have popped off. It was in Stockton. There was one in Oakland. And, it's just scary because, like, if you look at someone the wrong way or if you say the wrong thing to somebody, certain area codes, what they're going to do. So, I mean, wow. I'm just always, cautious, always praying to God and everything, hopefully everything goes well, certain venues. We used to do, not the world's best areas, house parties a year or 2 ago, and I pretty much just said to myself, I can't really do house parties anymore. It's not my line of work. It was fun, but I'd rather go to like a club or a bar or, a lounge where I know that there's security guards at the door, that, whether they have their CCW, they have a gun on them, any type of protection that in case something, does happen.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to check out DJ Trev doing his craft on the turntables. So let's check that out.
Part of my latest is be hitting slab. Had to take one of the back. Sailor flame, I know I'm hotter than that. Told you before, know this deeper than rap. We been up in the cap, ain't no.
So they can hit it. Yeah, that's that fake. If the slap fish. How you feel? How you feel? 25 sitting on 25 mil. I'm in the building. No time. Myself, rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the band. Okay, getting paid. We'll holler whenever that stop. My team good. We don't really need a mascot. Tell tune like one, pass it like a relay. YMCMB. DJ Trev.
Man, you know how to put it down. You know how to put it down.
I appreciate that.
I think I need to have a party.
Let me know.
I need to have a party. All right, so now we're going to get to my part. All right, so you've seen The Matrix before, right?
Actually, I have not. I know, I guess I'm not an American, but I mean...
Oh my goodness, no, that's not too bad. But anywho, the point of me asking you that is on The Matrix, Keanu, when he goes to see the Oracle, she asked him if he wants to take the blue pill or the red pill. And so I don't have a pill for you to take because I'm not a drug dealer or anything like that. But I do have a blue capsule and a red capsule, and they're going to determine what we're going to play.
Okay.
So it's up to you. You want the red capsule or the blue capsule?
I've always been a red type of person, so I'm going to go with red.
Red
go
it
with
is.
red this time.
And we'll never know what was in the
Never
blue
know what
tube.
is in the blue.
Name that tune. Isn't that just given the fact that you're a DJ, I have a total of 6 songs.
6 songs, okay.
6 songs. Oh, why won't it stop? All right.
That song's My Girl by The Temptations.
All right, good job.
PYT by Michael Jackson.
Dang, he good. I like it.
I don't think I've ever heard of that song before.
Okay, well, I'm gonna introduce you to Teddy P.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to put that on my Apple Music.
Okay.
I like this.
That's Teddy Pendergrass. Love TKO.
Cruisin' by Smokey Robinson.
Yeah. It ain't goodbye.
Oh my goodness. I've heard of this song before, but
Can you tell me the artist?
I couldn't tell you the artist.
Okay.
I'm going blank on that one.
Okay, it's Lionel Richie, Hello.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was about to say, is it like, hello? And then it goes like, is it me you're looking for? I've heard of this song before.
I'll give you an extra bonus for this one.
Okay.
As a DJ, I will give you an extra bonus for this one.
Okay,
here we go.
Oh my goodness! What?
Come on, DJ Trev.
I'm getting on a limb and say the artist is Zap.
Yes.
Okay.
Come on. You got it.
Oh man, I've heard of this.
All right, well, we're going to give him a half. Here we go. Come here.
Oh man! I have this song on my oldies playlist.
All right.
Wow.
So you got, what is it, 4 out of 7. Okay, all right. I give him a B+. He did good. So when you get real big, you have to come back on the show.
Oh, definitely.
And then we'll see if you can get an A.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It has been such a pleasure meeting you.
Oh, you too.
And getting to know who you are. I look forward. I'm gonna have to come check you out.
I appreciate that.
Check you out. I really appreciate you being on the show today. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this has been DJ Trev, live on The Matrix. Check us out next time on The Matrix.
Minio. Okay, great.